Welcome to another box opening video for Game Keys Now. This week we're going to be doing Civilization V Brave New World, the second expansion to Civilization V. Our stock's been delivered, we're going to go and open a box and see what's inside. This is the highly anticipated Civilization V Brave New World expansion pack. It's the second expansion to the original Civilization V game, and it's meant to give it a whole new lease of life. Many people are saying it's a game that Civilization V should have been to begin with. Let's take a look at the box. So as we can see, it's an expansion pack. It does require the original game to play. Comes on a DVD. It's developed by Firaxis, published by 2K. It's a 12 PEGI. I don't think you'll see anything too violent in it. And on the first box, you can see it's got the images of different areas of the game. So that's the front. That's the side. Let's take a look at the back, which gets a bit more interesting. Second expansion for Civilization V. We've got 9 new civilizations and leaders, 8 new wonders, 2 new scenarios, 4 new gameplay systems and dozens of new units, buildings. There's culture and international trade. Build your cities into hubs of international trade by land and sea, crafting great wealth and prosperity for your people. Create masterpieces with great artists, writers and musicians, and use archaeologists to investigate ancient ruins for priceless cultural artifacts. You can become the envy of the world by spreading your culture across the globe. We've got diplomacy and world congress, which build on the existing systems that were there. New policies and ideologies. Enter the industrial age and choose the ideology that your civilization will follow. Each ideology grants access to increasingly powerful abilities and serves a different victory conditions in unique ways. Choices you make will impact your relationships with other civilizations for the rest of the game. So as we can see, it brings a lot to the game, and it builds on the existing systems that were in there originally. It requires Steam, as most games do these days. We'll be selling the Steam codes on our site later today. You can pre-order them now. We're cheaper than Steam, and our stock's in now, so it will be going out later today. So get your orders in. So let's take a look inside. Get ready for the new game smell. Okay, so we have a booklet which looks pretty thick, and the disc itself, I believe it's, one DVD. You can either download it from the Steam code or use a DVD to install it. So let's take a closer look at the booklet. It's pretty standard PC instructions. So yeah, telling you a lot about the game, the new units, new scenarios, and then the standard warranty information. It's all English, so English people, you'll be able to understand it all. And yep, there's the Steam code. That's what we'll be sending out on our site later on today, so get your orders in. And then this bit is the bit that's a little bit more exciting. You don't get these in many games these days. You will unfold it. That is a pretty big tech tree. Take a closer look at the handy pullouts that come with the game, which give you a lot of detail about the game, compresses it into a lot shorter information. So we've got the skill trees here, as you move from the ancient to the classical to the medieval, Renaissance, industrial, modern, atomic, and finally the information era. So there's a ton of stuff to unlock. I've never made it quite so far as Future Tech, but I'm sure some of you have. So this breaks down the tech trees even further, showing what prerequisites are required to unlock extra things and what they themselves then unlock. So when you flip that chart over, it reveals this, which details more aspects of the game, including the social policies, the improvement resources, and the ideologies, as well as the promotions. You also got handy hotkeys for actually playing the game, which is always used to have on a game that's as complicated as this. So buy Civ 5 Brave New World now. We're cheaper than Steam, we're in stock, and we'll send your code in under a minute. And again.